Welcome to the IMPLAN Quick Start Guide 2, where we will go through projects in IMPLAN. In this video, we will cover how to quickly set up an IMPLAN project, important information about accessing saved projects, and sharing IMPLAN projects. Users can navigate to the project screen by clicking the projects tile from the dashboard, or by selecting the project icon from the vertical navigation. Users can also click the name of a few of the most recently edited projects in their account under the Recent Projects widget, where we can also create a new project by hitting the plus icon. The Projects page will store all previously set up IMPLAN projects in your account. Using the navigation icons for the projects listed, users can access any page of the project, regions, impacts, and results. If one or any of these icons is grayed out, that means that portion of the project is not yet completed. For example, in Test Project 2, the results page is grayed out, which means we have not yet run this project. The More Options icon provides the ability for users to rename the projects, duplicate their projects, delete their projects, move the projects to a folder, share the projects with another IMPLAN user, or transfer a project to another IMPLAN user. Projects can only be deleted one at a time. Projects can be sorted by project or folder name in ascending or descending order. Projects can also be sorted by last open date from most recent to oldest. IMPLAN users can create folders to place subsets of projects into by selecting New Folder, giving the folder a name, and pressing Save. To place a project into a folder, click the More Options icon on the project itself and choose to Move to Folder. From this pop-up modal, select the appropriate folder into which you would like to place this project. Users can select multiple projects to move into a folder at a time with the checkboxes on the left. If we want to move both of these test projects into the test folder, we would click both of the checkboxes and then click the More Options icon within one of the projects, selecting to move it to a folder. From this pop-up, select the appropriate folder into which you would like to place this project. In this case, it would be the test folder. Select the test folder and then press Save. Now, we can see that there are two projects living within our test folder. If we open our test folder, we will find those two test projects. Note that we can also create a second level of folders within our test folder to further segment our IMPLAN projects. To share projects or folders in IMPLAN, click the More Options icon on the project or folder you wish to share and select Share Project. Type the email of your intended recipient and then press Enter. After pressing Enter, click the Confirm button. Your green notification at the top of the screen will indicate that your project was successfully shared. Shared projects and folders will show up in the recipient's projects page under All Projects Shared with Me. Note that the recipient of a shared project cannot duplicate the project or share the project with a third party. If there is a need to duplicate the project, consider transferring ownership instead. Transferring projects works essentially the same way as sharing projects. First, we'll select More Options next to the project name we want to transfer. Instead of selecting to share this project, we'll select to transfer ownership. From here, enter the email of the IMPLAN account you would like to transfer this project to. Make sure to click the checkbox, confirming that you do in fact want to transfer ownership of this project. Projects that you transfer ownership of will be shown under your Shared with Me folder. Projects that have been transferred to your account, such as this shopping center expansion example, which has been transferred back to my account, will show up on your projects page under all projects.
Currently, IMPLAN projects can only be shared with or transferred to other IMPLAN users with the same active subscriptions to the same regions in IMPLAN. To learn more about adding users to an IMPLAN subscription, please reach out to one of our customer success managers at support@implan.com.
If we navigate away from the projects page, back to the IMPLAN dashboard, users can start a new project using their preferred IMPLAN dataset and industry scheme by clicking on the Regions or Impacts tiles, as well as from selecting either of those from the vertical navigation. However, if we begin an IMPLAN project from the Projects page, users have access to more advanced project settings. From the Projects page, selecting New Project will give users the ability to set additional project options. From this pop-up modal, specify the project name, folder, industry set, aggregation scheme, and household set of the project. If you would like to set up a project using the international or Canadian IMPLAN data products, you can do that from the industry set dropdown. Let's say that we want to model the impact of a full-service restaurant with 3 locations across the Charlotte area. One in Mecklenburg County, one in Cabarrus County, and one in Union County. We don't know the split out across the 3 locations, but we do have some additional information about their 2022 operations. This includes $10 million in sales and 125 total employees. Now that we're back on the project screen, I'll select New Project and title it Charlotte Restaurant. Leave our example project in the All Projects folder and use the 546 Industries industry set with the 546 unaggregated aggregation scheme. Lastly, we'll use a 2015 and later household set. From here, simply click Create Project, which will bring us to the Regions screen.
Thanks for watching IMPLAN Quick Start Guide 2, Starting a Project in IMPLAN.